So, breaking news, Liverpool handed major boost in securing two big deals for their transfer summer. Let's get into it. And this today, on a Monday, on the 20th of May, Liverpool have been going at it. News has been circulating for two major transfers that they have been involved in. And I think they may get it done, getting over the line. So the first major news, woke up this morning and I saw Liverpool all but done with the Kerkez deal. I was like, that was kind of secure. That was done already, right? But based on what we're seeing, that personal terms aren't really an issue. The valuation is £40 million. And based on reports by Fabrizio Romano and I think also Paul Joyce stating that the valuation, there has been some kind of valuation in terms of what Bournemouth think that Kerkez is worth and what Liverpool think Kerkez is worth. So they're trying to iron out the details for that, but I don't think that will be a major issue. Also, based on some reports as well, I think that they might involve Jarell Hatto, but that's for another video that we'll get into. But seeing that, I mean, if you have Kerkez coming in, Liverpool to pretty much be the understudy or to replace Andy Robertson, I think it's already set and done. So this happening means that pretty much a sure thing is that this will be Costa Simicas last season with Liverpool. But Kerkez, for those who have been watching the Premier League and with Bournemouth, Milos Kerkez has been a wonderful, I think, top 5, top 3 left back in the league and an upcoming star at left back in world football as well. He plays for Hungary, so he's close to Dominik Szoboszlai, who is a very, very good midfielder. But what does this mean for how Liverpool will play? I think, as we spoke about with Frimpong, is that it's going to be a lot of pace, it's going to be a lot of power, and it's going to be a lot of intelligent runs, intelligent movement in how Kerkez plays, especially on the wing, overlapping when the winger cuts in, whether that is Diaz, whether that is Gakpo, whoever, or maybe a new winger, it doesn't matter. But Kerkez coming in, I think, just helps Liverpool to raise the ceiling even more and just to ensure that they solidify and have depth, which is very, very important. Also to have depth in your squad, quality depth as that. We saw we're in games, in different various games, whether cup or in the league, where the quality dropped off significantly. So I think what Arne Slot is doing is to ensure that he has cover just in case one goes down for a couple of weeks and the quality isn't, it don't drop off as much as possible. So I think that to have that and get that done is also good. So Kerkez coming to Liverpool, all but secure. Now the big, huge news. Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. That is the big news circulating. That is ongoing. That is something that I realize has hit like a wildfire in terms of what news reporters and news articles are saying and what reporters are stating. But based on my understanding and based on what I've read, is that one, Manchester City are out. Manchester City that believe that he's overvalued or they can't afford it. Shocking, which is very weird. But also in terms of Liverpool also having contact in our previous video, Liverpool contacted both Wirtz and his family. They came to Liverpool to have a discussion as to what the project will be and how he would be, what his involvement in the project would be as well. But today, I'm seeing where Liverpool has major concrete interest, very strong interest in acquiring Florian Wirtz. And I believe we don't take that lightly. We can't take that lightly at all. And based on the reports on what Paul Joyce has said in terms of the development, in terms of what Liverpool is tabling, in terms of offer, as against with Bayern Munich, he stated that Liverpool will have given the offer in terms, I think it's based on reports, is around 9 million per season. And I think 15 million in bonuses, as against with Bayern, who is giving 20 million per season and 5 million in bonuses. No, that's a $4 million, $5 million, £5 million difference. That's that's negotiable based on what Wirtz is looking for and what the club can afford. But looking at that, I think that, of course, Bayern are ahead in terms of what they have been trying to do, in terms of mass appeal, in terms of, saying to Wirtz that ideally you're a German, so why not play for the biggest German club in history? Why not play for one of the biggest clubs in world football? And you're guaranteed success. But what Liverpool is also saying is, we get that you love Germany, but what about taking on a new challenge? What about looking at your legacy? What about being the main player after Salah goes? What about building your legacy in not just only German football? Because pretty much if you're looking at what he has done, he's dominated German football. But why not take it a step further in trying to dominate or become a legend in the Premier League, which automatically flows into you becoming an all-time great in the Champions League. And I think that with them kind of projecting that and them putting that as a marketing ploy, a marketing tactic, I think that is very interesting, and I think that could work. I think Florian Wirtz has shown such quality, not only in the Bundesliga, but also in the Euros as well. So if I'm Liverpool, if you're a Liverpool fan, you're super happy to hear that, but also kind of nervous because we've seen how this has happened. Jude Bellingham, with Caicedo, with Lavia, you've gotten your heart broken. But I think with this management team and with this coach, I think what they're trying to do is, and state and show, is that, guess what? We believe that you are our best option. No, mind you, we have other options. There is Xavi Simons. There's also Ryan Cherky as well. But if they're saying that, Wirtz, we see you as our priority, number one priority as well, I believe if I'm Wirtz looking at it, and also based on what Bayern has done in terms of stating that the deal is all but done, but it wasn't, and using his name as leverage, if I'm Wirtz, I'm being open-minded to the possibility of moving to England to play for Liverpool, to play the champions. Why not? You're playing with, if not the best Premier League player of all time in Mohamed Salah. You're playing with arguably one of the best, if not the best, centre-back of all time with Virgil van Dijk. Why not try your luck? Why not try against one of the toughest leagues to win, but also show the quality that you've had and you have been displaying that consistently for a period of time, for over 2 seasons. And you're also playing with your friend as well in Jeremy Frimpong. So that could be an idea that I think Liverpool will use. But hey, I'm hopeful. If you believe that is so, you can let me know in the comments. If you believe that he will be a Liverpool player, you can let me know in the comments as to what you think those deals might include in terms of what Liverpool are trying to aspire to do in the future. And you can let me know in the comments if you like this video as well. If you love it, let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Also, we have another breaking news, but that's for another video. So until next time, guys, take care.